Oh gosh. Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez from creatingwithali.com, and I am a little bit late today just because I was trying to set up everything with the Zoom and somehow I couldn't make it to share between the Zoom and the Facebook Live today. It didn't like me, so I just thought, okay, let's just waste the time and let's just go straight. So anyway, so let me know if you're connected me. And again, I apologize, I'm a little bit behind here. But if you are here, let me know where you are watching me today from. So I have today 3 projects using the Warm and Toasty. And I also want to be sharing my newest card class as well. So anyway, so let me see who's here. Hi Sharon. Hola gordita. So anyway, so this is the set that we're gonna be doing, that we're gonna be using, and I think that is super cute. If you ask me, let me just try to share this to the group, because one of the things that I did like about the Zoom was that I was able to stream on both, and since today it didn't work, I'm trying to do this all again by myself here, so just bear with me for a second. Okay, here it is. Let's just share to the group. And where is my group? Here, share. Okay, good deal. So anyway, so like I mentioned, so I think this is a really cute. I love the little critters, and of course these two are my favorite. I do like this one a lot, but these two, oh my goodness, are my favorite. And I honestly think that they also are my favorite because they're so easy to color, right? Since they're all white, they're just perfect for cute, fast, quick cards. So hi Susan. So anyway, so thank you for being here. Hi Kay. All right, and but before I forget, because I have not been talking about that, I have my new card class, and you can get the PDF at my shop, and I have a link on the description of this video that says creatingwithali.com/shop. And so you can get already the PDF there. You can download it right away. Or you can get also the card class to make 12 cards. So I am doing, if you remember this year, I am doing a Stamp Stack series where we are making 12 cards every month. And so this is the 3rd one. There's going to be 5 of them. And this is the 3rd one. And I think all of them are really cute. I love the snowflake dies, and definitely having blue glimmer paper just make it perfect. So anyway, if you want more information about getting the card with the card kit or the card class with the kit, make sure you are subscribed to my mailing list, because that's where I send all the information about how to register and all that for this card class. And if you want the PDF, then you just need to go to my shop, and again, it's on the description of this video at creatingwithali.com // I don't even know, shop. But the link is right there, so you can see it, and you can see all the past card classes that I had. You can download it, any of them. So anyway, so let's just get it started. Again, we're gonna be using the Warm and Toasty, and I'm gonna be using these 2 images. Let's get it started. So the first thing we're gonna be needing is Memento, because of course we're gonna be using the blends, and in this case I'm gonna be using the gray granite light, the basic black, just in case the little I don't know, choose the whatever these are called, are not as black, so they don't have a black, basic black, the dark one. Then I have also Flirty Flamingo, the light. I have Highland Heather, the light one. Yeah. Oh no, I actually don't. Hold on. Oh, yeah. No, it's, so I take that back. So it's not that. It is the Purple Posy. So I have Purple Posy, the light and the dark. I thought I was using the Highland Header, but it's not. And then I have also the Pool Party, the light. So that's what we're going to be using today. And let me get here situated. And again, we're going to be using the black Memento, because whenever you are coloring with blends, you definitely want to have that one. Do not use the Stason. Always use the Memento if you're going to be coloring with the alcohol blends. Now, if you're going to be doing watercolor, then use the Stason. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and ink our little guy. And I just love this polar bear. He looks the cutest. And like I said, I thought it was great for us to do this one because it's super easy to color. So anyway, so let's just see. Hi, Larry. Hi, Carol. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and see how this one looks. There we go. So, and let me just share it with you here. So see how this one is not that well black? That's why I wanted to have the black blend so that I can go over that area because I really want those to be solid black. So anyway, so let's just go ahead and do those already. And I know I probably also need to re-ink my memento, but since we already have everything else, we can just color over. That way it looks really black. And the same thing with its nose. Like, it kind of looks gray rather than black. So, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't go over the little white area because I love that its nose has this little white area, right? Now, whenever I do a white image, I usually use either the light gray granite or the light of the pool party. So if this were a snowman, I would probably use this one, but for a polar bear, I would probably use the light granite just to make some lines or some shadows, if you will, with that. That makes it look a little bit nicer. So let's just go with this. And in this case, I'm going to be putting it all on top. So it will be like in this area. Then of course this one. And then I'm going to be doing this section. And then I'm going to be doing a little bit of his leg. And then I always like to do, whenever there's an area that is under, I try to do those things as well. Just so that it makes the effect of a shadow, like in this case. And then I'm going to be doing that one. And then this one. All right, and then this one, and yeah, here and there. Probably a little bit of its ears here and here, and then here. And you can see I'm only doing kind of like the top layer, or if it is under or behind something, right? So you can see it here, and this one makes it look much better. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it always looks much better. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some little cheeks to this guy. And that always makes them look even cuter. Look at him, right? And then the next thing is I'm going to be coloring the its scarf and the hat. And let me see here. Hey, Eva. All right, so let me just take this. And we're going to go ahead and do... And this one is the dark. Let me just see. Yeah, the dark one. And I'm just going to be doing these lines. So I'm not doing really any blending, which I think that's good. So this one is super easy. And yeah, I just love this little guy a lot. And all of them look nice. I think the deer is also, or the reindeer is looks really nice as well. But definitely the polar bear caught my eye. And I thought, okay, that one is kind of easy to make as well, so that I can make 3 cards and it doesn't take me forever to color them, right? Alright, so let's just do that. And then the hat as well. Alrighty. And so once I have that, I'm going to bring now the light purple posy. And I'm going to be adding just a little bit of lines here. And you can see here. what I'm doing. There we go. So it's just to give him, if you will, like a little bit of shadow, but with the same color. You can see him here. So it looks really nice, right? Now, the wow factor is going to come when you add Wink of Estella in that area. And then we're going to be adding crystal effects. And this is the shimmery crystal effects. And I'm going to be adding that in its nose and its... What is this, skates? Ice skates? Is that the word? And we're gonna be adding also Wink of Estella to the scarf. So let's just go ahead and do that part already. And there we go. Let's see. Just with the Wink of Estella, I mean, it just starts looking amazing, let me tell you. I love that it adds little of a shimmer look. And so, yeah, it always helps when you have Wink of Estella, for sure. Let's see. How many of you like Wink of Estella above glitter, right? I mean, holy cow, glitter goes all over the place. So... All right, so the Wink of Estella is there, so you can see it, right? Yeah, and you can see how nice it looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the crystal effects. Thank you so much for sharing. Really appreciate it. So now for this one, we're going to do the nose. And one of the things that you have to remember, always store it like on a, I don't know how to say that, but in this position, like standing up. And do not shake, although this one is so small that you really cannot be shaking. It's really thick as well. And I'm gonna just put a little coat. And when you're first adding it, it kind of looks a little bit like, I don't know. It doesn't look clear, but when it dries, it is really clear, so it looks amazing. Now, as far as the boots or the skates, just be careful because it's a larger area. So just spread it little by little as it is still fresh. Do not let it dry. That way it still looks good. And try to avoid having bubbles. And let me just look it up close. Yeah. Oh no, I'm still missing here a little bit. And the same thing with this one. And you can see just go slow on this section, just so that you don't get it outside the area, and also not to make it too thick. And so if you feel like you went outside the lines a little bit, what I do is I use a little bit of that point and I just get it in, just clean it, and it will be okay. There we go. So you just clean it as you go. Let me just show you here. So you can see how it looks right now. Is fresh. So I would probably, hello Janine, I would probably cut it out and then do this part, but I wanted to show you how to do it. So I have here one that is already done that I'm going to share, that I'm going to show, that is already cut out, because obviously I wanted to cut out from this. But I wanted to share with you how to do this section. It doesn't take too much to dry, but it does take like an hour or so. So definitely what I do is I usually do the whole thing first, cut it out, put it on my card, and then add those little things and then let it dry. But because I wanted to share or show you how it looks, I wanted to do this first. But you can see here, once this one's dry, then I'm going to cut it out. But let me just put it somewhere there so that it doesn't get stuck to anything. But you can see here how having those accents, it gives a little bit of dimension, and it also very like shiny. Look at this, right? They look amazing. So anyway, so that's that. So now let's go with the rest of the card. So for the card, I have here Pool Party. Also have another piece of Whisper White. And this one is, what is this? I believe it's 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 4. So this one is gonna go right here. Then I'm gonna have a piece of Pool Party, and if you see, I already embossed it with the Winter Snow this embossing folder. So you can see it here. And this one is, I think, yeah, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So this one is gonna go right here. It's just a little bit bolder. And then I have that cut this snowflake Splendor Design Series paper, which is really nice. I love this one because it goes really well with the Pool Party. And so this one was die cut with what is this? Like, let me see. The Celebration Labels die, which is this one's. And I actually use the third one from the smallest to the largest. I went with the third one. You can see it here, right? And it looks really nice. Now, this one is the one that they have on the catalog. So you can do little tree holders if you fold it like that. So there's these little notches that you can fold it in half either way. And you know exactly where the half is. So I think it's really smart from that perspective. I mean, make it really easy to make treat holders like from a bag, or toppers, I think it is, right? Like little toppers for your bag, so you can be giving some treats. But for my card, I'm gonna be using as a label. So I have then this little guy, and I wanted to use this sentiment that says warm and toasty wishes for you, or to you. And now I don't know, that's the thing. I don't know if I want it in white. I think I do like it in this color. So I'm going to go with this one. And for that, I have Basic Gray. Hi, Pamela. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me see. Hi, Kathy. All right, so I just want to make sure I have enough. And we're going to go ahead and stamp firmly. There we go. Looks good. And we're going to be cutting it out with the Taylor Type Punch. Oh, here. I'm like, where is it? Like, usually it's like right here because I use it all the time. So I was a little bit nervous, like, where did I put it now? All right. And this one was, I believe it was 3/4 of an inch. Yes, 3/4 of an inch, and you can get by with like 3.5. And again, the length doesn't matter because you're always gonna cut it to your sentiment, so just long enough to fit your sentiment. And we're gonna go ahead and put this one right here. Now for this one, I was thinking to put him like this, kind of like if it were dancing, right? Don't you think? Looks kind of nice. Now for this section though, I want to use, because I added all the Wink of Estella here, I thought it would be nice to add some spray of the shimmer paint. And so I have here a piece, let me see, well, I have here a box, one of the paper pumpkin boxes. And this is really what I do. I usually just put my paper here and then spray it. That way it's not all over the place. I have put here, what is this, the shimmer paint, and this is the champagne color, and I just need to move it because usually when you don't use it that much, it gets all down, so just shake it. And it also uses alcohol at 90%. I've used alcohol that is like 71%, and it doesn't work that well, so try to do it with the 90%. And I'm just spraying too much here. And ooh. So let it just dry for a second here. And when you do that, you get all the sparkling there. So let's just start doing the rest here. Well, I don't know that I can do that, right? Well, let me just let it dry for, because I need to, The good thing is that it's alcohol, so it dries really fast, but still, I think I should have done this step first before anything else. Okay, so, you know what? Let it dry. So I'm going to go with card number 2 before I do this one because I want it to be dry. Because if you use it this way, it doesn't stick that well. But you can start seeing how you get all the shimmery look there. And I think it looks really nice for like a snowflake. So let's just go with the other card. I'm going to come back to this one in a second once it dries. Well, how about that? I have another one that is the same way. Well, let's do this. Because on this one, I'm going to be doing exactly the same. So let's just use this one as well. So that way it's dry, and then we'll do card number 3. So clearly today I'm not I think that it is pressed too much. Yeah, that way it is all over the place again. We're gonna let it dry, and I'm gonna go with card number 3 then. That way those things are getting ready. And so for this card, so for this one, I have the part where I cut this section. So this one is 5.5, is that right? 5 1/4 by 4. And this is the one that I use where to die cut this other piece, right? The one that you saw from the first card, right? So I have now the negative, which is going to be here. And I wanted another one that had a little, the little snowflakes in a different color. So I went with this one. Now this one is the next size of that set. So in this case, it's that one, right? The second from the smallest to the largest. So that's the one that I am adding here. And for this one, I'm going to be using the little polar bears. So let's do that while everything gets dry here. So otherwise it's going to get crazy. All right, so now for this one, same thing as with the other one, we're going to stamp, I actually want 2 of them. And let me see, do I have, so this nose is not as black, so we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more of the black just to make sure it looks really bright. Well, not bright, but black. And that's it. And then I'm going to bring the gray granite, and we're going to be doing just a highlight here. As you can see here. The little, I don't know how you call this thing, the paws. Is that right? The paws of the bear. All right, and we're gonna be doing the same on this one. And again, I love doing this whenever it's all white, like the image is white. That way it looks like it's finished. You know, like if I leave it all white, I feel like it looks a little bit like, I don't know, like it's not done, if you know what I mean, right? There we go. Then we're going to be adding the little cheeks. And this is Little Flamingo. Hi Teresa, and you can see it here, right? And then same as with the other one, we're gonna go ahead and add the crystal effects on the noses. All right, we're gonna go ahead. And it's just on the nose. Oh my goodness. Here you have it, right? And again, if you feel like you went out of the lines, you can use the pointy part of your take your pick, this section, and then just put it in and it will be fine. And again, when you are first adding it or making it, it kind of gets it's a little bit like hazy, or you know, like this color. But once it gets dry, it just goes completely clear. So it looks really nice. And so similar as the other one, let me just put this one to dry. Similar as the other one, I went ahead and did that part already. So here you have it. And you can see here, the noses are already shiny and clear. You can see here on both of them. And so these are the ones that I'm going to be adding on this one. So then as far as the sentiment, I've already done that part. It's the same thing as the other one. It is a 3/4 of an inch, right, by 3, as you can see. And I did the banner ends with the tailor tack punch. So that part is done. So let's just get moving with this. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and fold it in half. And we're going to go ahead and add this one. So I have to be careful here because it kind of went outside. And then let's just use that one. And the same thing here. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I think I went all... That's okay. I'm okay. Today I'm not on my best, as you can see. I don't know what the deal is with me today. But anyway, so we have that. Then we're going to be adding this one right here. And I'm not going to be popping up this one. I think this one will be nice that way. And then for this one, I think it will be nice if I add that Snowflake Splendor, yeah, ribbon, just so that it has something there as well. So now for this one, we're going to be adding first like that. Let me cut the ends. I feel like I might have done a bow or something and this kind of got all weird. This ribbon, it's a little bit stiffer than what I have thought. It's really nice. I like how it looks, but it does have a little bit of, I don't know, stiffiness, you know? It's not as soft, or, yeah, I don't know how to describe that. And I'm probably going to be adding another section here, just to make it double, yeah. But this one I'm going to be adding with glue dots. Oh, thank you. Playable. Yeah, I think that's the word. Yeah, it's a little bit stiffer than what the other ribbons are. I mean, it's beautiful. I love how it shines, but yeah, I'm like, I would have thought it was gonna be a little bit more, yeah, bendable, or yeah, pliable maybe, like Eva mentioned. But it does looks really nice. So now let's just add some dimensionals to these. And we're gonna be, well, let me see, because I want the little bears here as well on a Yeah, that's fine. I think if I put them here, it would be nice. Okay. And then I want these little guys here seated, you know, like that. I think that that looks really cute. And again, these ones will be as well with dimensionals. Yeah, that one here. And then we're going to be adding the other one right here as well. You know, like they're sitting here. There you go. And I want to sprinkle some of those snowflakes from, what is this called? The adhesive backed snowflakes. Because they go really well with that, right? Don't you think? So you can see that this one has more of the pinks and purples, and this one has more of the blues. So for this one, I'm going to go with that one. And I think that for the ones with the polar bear, it will be nice to have this one as well, just to bring a little bit more of that purple from the scarf. So, all right, so let's just start adding these ones. And I'm going to be adding it with the... yeah, you see that you have a little bit of those. And for this ones, I'm going to be adding a lot more. Not just like 3, but a lot more. Because these are really tiny ones. Ooh, one here would be nice. One there. And see how it looks. And it has those little snowflakes there. So anyway, so there you have it. So very, very easy. And I think that little polar bear just looks really cute, honestly. So anyway, so let's just go. I think everything is right on this one. So let's just go with this one. Now that it's dry, and of course now I lose the... oh my gosh. I'm always losing stuff here. And, let me see. What did I do with it? Well, where is the sentiment? We just made it. I don't know what I did with it. It was here. Oh my gosh. It really drives me nuts when I lose stuff. Especially because it was like right here. Like it was here. Okay, so here is the one of this. Let me see. Well, I don't know what to do with it. So let me cut another piece of paper because clearly we're not going to lose the whole time here. All right, so let's just cut another one because who knows what I did with that one. And I'm sure that as soon as I'm done, it will appear. I mean, it always happens, right? Always. So we said it was going to be, yep, like that. Yeah, surely it's going to be here somewhere. All right, so let's just stamp it again. Thank you, Pam. I know. The funny thing is that I just saw it like a minute ago as I was pulling the other stuff. So I'm sure it's there. And I'm sure that by the time I'm done, it's going to appear. It always happens. There we go. But, I mean, we have the paper. We can do it another one. So it's not a big deal. It just drives me nuts that I'm always losing stuff. So let's just do that one. We're going to be doing this little banner end. There we go. And so, let's just not lose anything else here. All right, so you saw that this one is already dry. Like I said, I did the shimmer paint with alcohol, and you can see it has a little bit of a shimmer look, which I love that. Oh, I'm telling you, it was right there. I knew it. I knew it. It's fine. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and glue it here. There we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was right in front of me, right? Yeah, that always happens. That always happens. There we go. All right, so there you have it. Now we're gonna go ahead and take our blue folder. Again, pool party on this one. And we're gonna be adding this one right here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add that one to the mix here. Yep. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna be adding this one right here. All right, and then, like I said, I want this one right here. Now, for this one, I think I like to have that ribbon somewhere here, right? Like, just a little bit there showing, right? Or maybe right in the center as well. Oh, you know what? Since I'm only going to be showing this much, not so much, because in this section, it's going to be this guy, right? Because this guy is going to go right here. So maybe I just do... Let's see. Oh, that will be really nice as well. Okay, so let's just do that. So it's almost the same, but I'm gonna be folding it. Well, let's see. Folding this one right here. And I could have even done it even smaller, not so much there, right? Because I'm only going to be showing this much. Do I want it this way? Oh, maybe this way. Let's see. I'm going to play first. Yeah, looks nice that way. And then we're going to be adding dimensionals here. Where's the dimensionals? Oh, I'm like, my goodness, I'm losing everything today. And whenever I try something like that, I try to put also the dimensionals, like holding it in between like the paper and the paper and the ribbon. That way it kind of sticks better. So I don't know if that makes sense, right? So and we're gonna go ahead and add this one. Now this one I want it to be like if it is dancing this way, right? Rather than this way. I want it like this, like it's standing up and it has one leg up. Yes. So I think that will be great on this section. Like right here. And then I'll have this one right here. So I'm gonna be putting dimensionals there, except on this section of the tummy. And I'll be putting like a glue dot there, so it is glued down, but I'm gonna be focusing on this section for the dimensionals. So let's just add dimensionals on the whole thing. And I need like the mini dimensionals on its hand. There we go. Like here. Oh, I think it's outside. There we go. And maybe one right here. And I want to put one there, but I don't know if it's gonna fit, so let's see. If it fits, then great. I think it does fit. Yeah, it does fit. So let me just see. There you go. Perfect. So let's just add, well, I'm going to be adding the glue dot first, because I want this to be right here. And then we're going to be adding this guy. I think that this polar bear is just really cute. All the polar bears in this set are, the two of them I should say, not all of them. Sounds like there's a lot of them. Alright, so I'm gonna be having this one like so, right? And it starts looking really cute. And then we're gonna be sprinkling the snowflakes again. Now for this one, I think it will be nice to add this type, just because I have the purple, so I want to bring a little bit of that purple. And yeah, this one, it will look also really nice, but I still think this one would be better for this particular card. Yeah, see, it kind of brings a little bit of that purple. And oh, what did I do with it? It might be nice to have one somewhere here. And there you have it. Just sprinkle as many as you want. I think that's fine. Oh, it would be nice to have one in his hand, don't you think? I think it would be cute to have one. Yeah, there you go. One in his hand. So, here you have it. And yeah, it has a little bit of the blue, even though it looks more like purplish. Has a little bit of that blue if you move it, see that? So it looks really nice. So anyways, what do you think, guys? All right, so that one is card number 2. If you just joined, here's card number 1. This one uses the negative section of that. And so that way you can use both for your cards, so you're not wasting anything. So anyway, and then card number 3, super easy as well. So for that one, I have also a piece of the pool party that has been already embossed with the winter snow. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Lori. So this one is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of the Design Series paper. And this is also, like I mentioned at the beginning, it's the Splendor, Snowflake Splendor. And this one is 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. I have also a piece of Whisper White that was die cut with the second from the smallest to the largest of the Celebration Labels dies. Yeah, those sequins looks really nice, Eva. And then I have also here another piece that I was playing with just to see would I want it or not. But I think I want to make it, I want to use this one for this card. So this one is 3/4 of an inch and this one is smaller. So this one is 2 3/4. But again, the length doesn't matter because you're going to be punching out the ends. So doesn't matter. And this one has been already stamped with the basic gray. So let's just go ahead and assemble our card. And fold again in half. Thank you, Susan. I'm glad you're liking it. Now, for this one in particular, I thought it would be nice if I put everything on dimensionals. And like I said, it's important that you let dry when you're adding that shimmer paint. And if you saw at the beginning, I show you how to do that with the alcohol and the shimmer paint. But when you do that, it's important you let it dry because sometimes when you're gluing it down to your next piece, it doesn't glue down because it's still wet. So definitely make sure you are letting it dry before you glue anything, because otherwise it doesn't stick. And it's nothing that it is still wet, so just give it a little time. And I think that I was spritzing too much, and that's why it took a little bit longer than what it usually. But because it's alcohol, it tends to dry really, really fast. So anyway. All right, so we're going to be adding this one to our card. And I've used the winter snow because it has all the snowflakes, but if you don't have that one, you could easily be using the Tasteful Textile, which it's becoming one of my favorite embossings folders because it adds a really nice texture and it goes with anything. It's kind of like this Subtle. Subtle is also another one of my favorite ones that will go with any occasion. So anyway, you can give it a try with any other embossing folder that you have, for sure. I know there's lots of dimensionals, right? But it really is worth it when you're doing the whole piece. And so this one, it's going to go right here. And then I'm going to be adding this section here. And I'm going to be adding this one here. Yeah, I definitely like it with that one. So yes, so let's go ahead and... Oh my goodness. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add this one here. And then we're gonna be adding this one. And I love that it has the stitch marks. I think that that's the favorite thing on the dies. Whenever they have stitch marks, I just feel like they look amazing just with that alone. All right, then we're gonna be adding this one with dimensionals, and I'm gonna be putting it like somewhere here. And I have one of those polar bears already. Like this is the same one that we used on the previous card. And if you just joined, you can watch on the replay how to do this one at the beginning of this video. But like I want it to be like these, right? See, it looks really nice. So anyway, so let's just do dimensionals on this one. And dimensionals on the polar bear. I know that bear looks really cute. I know with the stitches, Eva, it just looks like it's all well finished, right? Like, I don't know, it gives a really, really nice edge. There we go. Is this how this goes? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, and then we're gonna be adding dimensionals to this. Oh. And I'm going to be adding the smaller ones for the hand. And little, I don't know, the top section of the hat. Yeah, this one is showing a little bit, so I'm going to try to move it a little bit down. There we go. Okay. And then one more here, just to level things. There we go. And then we're going to be adding the, what is it called? See, I want to put it like right here. And then we're going to be sprinkling again those little snowflakes. So let's just add that. And I could have also added some of that ribbon, and I totally forgot about that. But I could have also added also on this one at the, like similar like the other ones, right? But anyway. Same thing as with the other one, I think. Like one, oh, maybe one, no. I like one here. So you just sprinkle them as much as you want. Or as many as you want, I should say. Oh no, no there. it was gonna look funny. There you go. So I think like I need something else here, you know? Like it needs, oh. Like it needs one somewhere here. There you go. Yeah. Like one there. Alrighty, so here you have it. What do you think, huh? Looks really nice, and I definitely love having those accents on this one. Like I said, there is Wink of a Stella on its the scarf and the hat, and then there's the what is this called again? The crystal effects. This one, the shimmery crystal effects. And when you actually see this one, you can actually see a little bit of that, but it has a little bit of shimmer there. So definitely play with that. You do have to wait a little bit to dry. It's not too much. I feel like 1 hour is fine. So there you have the 2 cards. Now, one of the things that I was thinking to do on this ones would be to add a little piece of paper and then add one of these little guys, like in the corner. Don't you think that would be really nice to have? I usually don't put stamp images inside of the cards, but when I do, I think that they just look amazing. So anyway, so here you have it. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And so anyway, hope you have enjoyed. Let me know which one is your favorite. And like I said, if you're interested on that card class to go, and again, this one is the Snowflake Wishes, which is this one, if you didn't see that at the beginning. The Make and Take class, that one is only through my email, so make sure you're a part of my email so you get all the information about how to register. And if you want the PDF, because I have already the tutorial, you can go to my shop and you can go to the creatingwithali.com/shop, and the link is also in the description of this video so that you can get that tutorial right away. So anyway, so thank you, Kathy, Julie, thank you. I'm so glad. Oh, Sharon, your favorite is this one? I think this one is my favorite. I like the layout a lot, so yeah, I think I am right there with you. Although I love this little guy sitting. But yeah, number 3 is also my favorite, I believe. So anyway, so thank you. I'll see you next week, and bye for now. Bye.